Welcome to Late Night Snacks TV. I'm your host, Q Red, holding it down for my co-host, Scenic. You already know what we about to do. Unpack, get into some of these topics, some of these shenanigans that's been going on. Today we're gonna do some audio reactions. What's going on? You already know the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Man, that stuff was just all crazy. See, for all y'all young people that don't understand, that don't know what y'all seeing, what y'all done witnessed, and what y'all done watched, the stuff was all propaganda. It's all about gimmicks entertainment. So for all y'all people that rushed and ran down into your bookies and made all your bets and bet your houses and your cars and your life savings on Tyson's, oh man, I know y'all hurt, but look, come on man, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna keep on pushing. Y'all already know. I come through that era. You know what I mean? I seen Mike Tyson grow. I seen him fall. I seen him come up. I seen him do a lot. And people, once they announced that fight with him and Jake Paul, I already know it's gonna be a cash grab. That's all it was. But all y'all out there was really rooting for your boy Iron Mike Tyson. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Mike Tyson is not Mike Tyson, you guys. Iron Mike Tyson is not the same guy. So, we're going to kick back. We're going to do a little bit of audio reaction and see what's going on with everybody. You know what I mean? Especially the ESPN news and what's going on about this reaction. But I'm going to tell you something right now, man. That was crazy. That was so crazy to the point that Mike Tyson was out there squabbling, doing his 1-2 with some. I see the tighty whities he had on. Like, bro, you already know this man was up to something. Now, this goes back to a lot of stuff. If you've been watching or been watching my videos on what's going on with the entertainment world, it's all about humiliation. You know what I mean? It's all about humiliation. And guess who already knew all this stuff was going to happen coming forward and was trying to stay away and stir away all this stuff from happening? The great Ali. Yes, I'm going to say it again. Muhammad Ali. He's seen this coming to a fold a long time ago when after these washed up boxers and stuff lose all their money, what was going to happen. But he made this possible. Muhammad Ali, he made this possible. Yeah, he made it possible. But right now, we're going to kick back and we're going to listen to a lot of this reaction right now, this audio reaction. Man, because a lot of you people was fooled. You know what I mean? So we're going to unpack and listen to what these people got to say. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we just going to go into the, after the ring and see what Jake Paul and Mike Tyson got to say. Because, man, they had all y'all fooled all y'all. Everybody. I mean, if y'all don't understand what's going on, they made all y'all go sign up for Netflix just to watch this fight. It was better than pay-per-view. They made a cash grab. It was a big deal. And I give them their dubs. You know what I'm saying? They won. You know what I mean? But let's get back into it. And we're gonna listen to some of what's going on. As a matter of fact, we're gonna get into it and listen to the after the fight. You know what I mean? How they feel after their emotions and stuff. Because these guys, it's all entertainment. They all friends. They friends. So let's get into it and see what Jake Paul, Mike Tyson got to say about each other. You know what I mean?
Jake, congratulations on the victory. Are you surprised that went the distance?
First and foremost, Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. He's the greatest to ever do it. He's the GOAT. I look up to him. I'm inspired by him, and we wouldn't be here today without him. This man is an icon, and it's just an honor to be able to fight him. And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet. So it was really tough, like I expected it to be.
I want to go back and forth here. So, Mike, if you can respond to that as well. Congratulations on a very strong performance. Are you happy with what you did out there tonight?
Absolutely happy, yes.
Are you surprised it went the distance?
No, I knew he was a good fighter. I knew he was prepared, but I came to fight.
Do y'all hear how Mike Tyson sound? Bro was up there. He wanted to do his 1-2 with this youngster. But check it out. Let's get back into it.
You know, 58, a lot of people thought you shouldn't be here. A lot of people thought you'd be done and dusted in the first round. Do you feel like you proved the world wrong, that you could at least go 8 rounds with a younger man?
I didn't prove nothing to anybody, only to myself. I'm not one of those guys that looks to please the world. I'm just happy with what I can do.
Can I ask about the knee brace?
Yeah, I'm gonna tip my hat out for that one because he said some real stuff. You know what I mean? He ain't worried about what the world can do. He's worried about what he can do. You know what I mean? And I recommend. I give him his flowers for that. Let's get back into it.
Were you dealing with an injury going into the fight?
Yeah, but I can't use that for an excuse, because if I did, I wouldn't be in here.
The broadcast team was debating what you were doing with your glove. Was it a mouthpiece issue, or were you just biting on your glove? What was that? Could you tell us?
Oh, I have a habit of biting my gloves when I fight, yes.
Why do you do that?
I have a biting fixation.
I've heard about that. I don't want to know more. Stay right here, Mike, if you can. Jake.
You see how they laughed about that man? That man got a problem, man. It's like a nervous. It's a form. It's something that I can't describe. You have to go through it. You know what I mean? To see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? It's anxiety. You know, it's a lot of that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's on meds for all that. And they'll sit up there laughing. You know what I mean? The man been hit in the head numerous times. You know what I mean? Bludgeoning. Bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean? They've been giving it to Mike Tyson for a long time. So you just imagine how he sound, man. But let's get back into it.
Back to you. Did this man surprise you? Was he better than you thought he would be?
He's exactly what I thought. One of the greatest to ever do it. He's an icon. He's a legend. So yeah. But this night's not about me, man. I wanted to give a thanks to all the real heroes, the U.S. military, the doctors, the nurses in the ER, the cops, the firefighters, the farmers, the truck drivers, all the people who make this world go around.
Facts. That's some real stuff. You know what I mean? Real stuff. All them people he just named. You know what I mean? Tip my hat to all y'all, because without y'all, the world won't be possible. You know what I mean? Let's leave it at that.
Thank you, America. It's the era of truth. It's the era of good. There's a shift in the world, and good is rising. The truth is rising. I'm just honored to be a part of America, and it feels like we're back, baby.
Mike, back to you. Now that you've actually gone 8 rounds with Jake Paul, what is your assessment of Jake Paul, the boxer?
He's a very good fighter.
Do you think he deserves respect from the public?
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool to hear.
Yeah, man, this guy's always had my back. I love him. I love his family, his coaches, Amr, Billy White, Rafael, amazing group of people, and it's just an honor to be in the ring with all of them.
Did you try to knock him out?
Man, I was trying to hurt him a little bit, you know. I was scared that he was going to hurt me. I'm trying to hurt him, but...
You hear what they just said, that man? Ask Jake, was you trying to knock him out? Brother man straight out said, I was scared, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, of course, he was scared, but he seen Mike Tyson with that brace on his leg. He can't move like that bulldog. You know what I mean? You know how Mike Tyson just come in like, If y'all play Mike Tyson Punch Out back in the days, you know what I mean? On that, you know, Nintendo, how he used to just rush you and come with that, and come with that, yeah. He was thinking about that. He was thinking about that video game action, but it wasn't in him though, because Mike Tyson had them legs no more.
You know, I did my best. I did my best.
Mike, could I ask, do you want to do this again, or are you officially done now?
I don't know. It depends on the situation.
What does your gut say right now? Is this possibly the last time for you?
I don't think so.
You've got more in you. Who comes to mind?
Well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan?
Now, y'all heard what he said. Maybe his brother. Cash grab. You know what I mean? It's all about money. It's all about money. You get this easy 50 mil. I take it. Give it here. You know what I mean? To fight real quick, just to give it here. That's what he's saying. Anybody. You know what I mean? But that's what we're living in today's society. How they try to humiliate our greats. This is all a fashion. All it is a fashion humiliation. Our greats. You know what I mean? But y'all don't see it. It's entertainment for y'all. But let's get into it.
Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
It's on there.
Just don't step on his toes. It's all forgiven between you two because yesterday it got pretty personal and heated.
You heard what he just said? It's all jokes. I unalive you, Mike. You know what I mean? I unalive you. What's up? It's all jokes. See how it is? Entertainment. They know what it is. This is like WWE. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is? Vince McMahon, sorry about that. He's orchestrating all this. You know what I mean? That's what they doing. Now they got it out on Netflix and they finna get it cracking. They finna, you know what I mean? They made bread. So now they finna start organizing these fights. Or greats. You know what I mean? Open up. Sugar Ray Leonard, stay where you at, bro. Don't scoot down. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you. Because this right here is crazy. Mike was fighting in this tighty whities. It's crazy. But let's get back into it.
That happens when you're in a fight. You get in the moment.
Hey, that was a good slap. I like that.
Mike, final thing for you, to all the 50-year-olds out there, to all the 40-year-olds who grew up watching you, what is the message to those people who thought, you know what, maybe I could do this one day?
Well, this is going to be really tough. If they can, I wish them the best.
Thank you so much, Mike. Everyone, show some love to the great Mike Tyson. And finally, to Jake Paul, look into...
See how they did that? They making sure that he still gets his roses. He makes sure he still gets his roses. I don't like that about that. I like how they doing that. They still give him his roses and everything. And they still respect him. You know what I mean? Because Mike Tyson is respectable. You know what I mean? He don't bother nobody. He sticks to himself. It be everybody out there that's doing all that stuff. You know what I mean? Agonizing him and messing with him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get underneath his skin and all that. But Tyson, man, he ain't even that type of person, though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even that type of person. But, like I said, when I mentioned earlier, how was this all possible? We're going to get into it. Because Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean? He made all this stuff kind of possible. You know what I mean? So we're going to get back into it. And we're going to listen to his daughter. Because his daughter she got something to say. She laid it down over there on Fox News. So we're going to get into it. React to this audio.
It's never been easier to...
You know what I mean? Because the audio is banging. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Fox News, they be having it. Let's get into it.
I was thinking of you with this fight, remembering your dad. I think in 1976, he kind of did the first of something like this by taking on a Japanese wrestler. It was a draw, if I remember correctly, but it started something. Some people say that was the later MMA that started, that undid boxing.
See what I'm saying? It's history. Muhammad Ali started with the wrestler. He started this whole movement. You know what I mean? All because he wanted to make sure boxers still had that avenue to get paid. So let's get back into it. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we unpacking. And man, late night snacks is cooking. You know what I'm saying? With all this shenanigans, we letting it all out. Let's get it.
But what did you make of this whole thing?
Hi, Neil. Good to see you again.
Same here.
You know, you're right. My dad really did go outside of his comfort zone, and he was the first boxer to actually fight a wrestler. So
that's right.
Back then it was kind of like, oh my God, you know, we can kind of intertwine different types of techniques, and combat sports can come together. That's kind of how MMA started. And my dad was the first to do it, so wouldn't you know? I thought it was interesting to be able to, you know, for my dad to fight a wrestler. Last night was exciting, and I thought that was...
Now, she's talking about Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean? It was interesting for her as a little girl to see her father fight a wrestler, you know what I mean? So she's just giving her thoughts. You know, we doing a little bit of audio reaction right here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because you already know what we doing. We unpacking, you know what I mean? Let's get it.
Really cool to see Mike in the ring again. That was awesome.
You know, I'm a big fan of Mike Tyson. As a kid, I watched him as a 19-year-old become the heavyweight champion of the world. He was just indestructible, and he encountered a lot of problems, a lot of serious problems, lost a lot of money. You've been trying to work with boxers who go through that to avoid that, and maybe to avoid the need to even do something like this. I'm not saying you're taking that leap, but tell me a little about that.
You know, my dad was instrumental in the 90s with Senator McCain to create the Muhammad Ali law to protect fighters who were being taken advantage of by managers and promoters.
See what she said? Senator McCain. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? When they get all the greats out the way, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
And things like that. So my dad was when he retired, he really wanted to help other fighters so that when they get in their prime and they're done fighting and they're retired, that they have money and they have a quality of life. My dad was comfortable after retiring, but not all fighters had that opportunity. So my dad created a law to help and protect them.
Yeah, you've gone a long way there, and the difference with your dad.
That's why Floyd Mayweather is really, really smart. You know what I mean? He's seen it all. He read it all. He's seen it all. And he made sure that he won't have to go down that road unless he has to. And he did scoop down to that level, but he didn't have to. When he fought that McGregor dude, Floyd didn't have to do that. He just wanted to beat him up because, McGregor, McGregor thought he was popping it. You know what I mean? So Floyd wanted to whoop his foot. That's what he did.
Of course, he was such an iconic global figure. It didn't even matter the money made from boxing. He could sell anything. Sugar Ray Leonard learned a lot from him. Larry Holmes learned a lot from him. Even Ernie Shavers learned a lot from him. Ken Norton went into movies. I remember all of that. And your dad started that. I'm just wondering, though, what happened to boxing? Because I always felt, and I've told you this before, Rashida, when your dad left the scene, it just wasn't as interesting. It was such a bigger-than-life figure. He was so funny, so quick on his feet. Then we started splitting it into multiple champions and multiple weight classes. It got to be a mess. Can it ever come back? Do you ever want to see it come back?
You know, my dad was so eloquent in saying that I'm bigger than boxing, because he always wanted to let people know that boxing was his platform to introduce him to the world so they can do greater things. But also when he was Cassius Clay and then changed his name and causing all this trouble, he wanted to bring eyes to the sport, and he did that. Before there were promoters and before there were PR managers and marketing people for boxers, he did that on his own. And what I think Daddy wanted was he wanted people to spend money to watch him fight.
Yeah.
And boxers didn't make money like Tyson's making. That's why I think Daddy would have been so excited because he made that kind of money. Daddy would have been mortified.
See what she's saying? Muhammad Ali, he laid the blueprint. Ali laid the blueprint for all this shenanigan stuff to happen. Let's go.
Because back then, boxers didn't really make that much, and they were fighting for their lives. And I think as my dad started to make boxing more entertainment, that's when people came on board, and that's how boxers started to, after my dad, make a lot of money.
Yeah, but not only did he do that, he made sure that others would get the same opportunity. But what you're doing to extend that good feeling. And the 9 children, remember all of you.
That ain't nothing but respect. You see how Ali, man, he was ahead of the curve. He's seen it all.